Suzhou has been known as a paradise on earth since the ancient times. The 2,500-year brilliant Chinese civilization has drawn a beautiful picture of prosperous Suzhou. Now SIP, the focus of world attention, rejuvenates this ancient city, aiming at becoming an industrial park with the highest level in competitiveness in China. A modern, internationalized, and garden-like new town is taking shape beside the beautiful Jingji Lake and attracting the world's attention. SIP is the largest economic and technological cooperation project between the Chinese and Singapore governments. It creates a successful model of international cooperation in economy and technology. SIP is upgrading itself from a high-tech manufacturing base to an internationally competitive high-tech industrial park. SIP keeps a rapid, sustainable, and sound growth. SIP's major industrial indexes achieve an annual average growth rate of 30%. With only 4% of the total land and population of Suzhou City, SIP contributes over 15% of the GDP, 25% of paid-up investment, and 30% of the total imports and exports volumes of Suzhou. SIP has a total jurisdiction area of 288 square kilometers. The plan has drawn on the design concepts from Singapore and other international cities and absorbed the unique features of Watertown Suzhou. In accordance with the overall plan of Suzhou City, SIP is focusing on the development of 3 districts, namely CBD around Jingji Lake, Yangchun Lake Recreational District, and Dushu Lake Science and Education Innovation District. SIP is accelerating its development in the east of Suzhou with the development of Modern Logistics Park, Export Processing Zone, International Science Park, Dushu Lake Higher Education District, Innovation Industrial Park, Bio Bay, and SIP Science and Technology Town. A one-park, multiple districts pattern has been established. In accordance with the requirements of the construction of East City, SIP has invested RMB 40 billion to build an international industrial park and construct a high-standard infrastructure. SIP has achieved the standard of providing 9 types of utilities and landfilling, including the supply of power, water, gas, steam, telecommunication service, and sewage treatment. SIP is connected to major cities in China and other parts of the world through a well-developed transportation network. The rapidly rising SIP is one of the most vigorous parks in the world and a hotspot for international investment in industries. By the end of year 2006, it was home to 2,700 foreign companies, over 10,000 domestic enterprises, and 102 Fortune 500 multinational companies. Today, SIP has become a hot destination of multinational companies, as well as small and medium-sized enterprises. As one of the top-ranking industrial parks in Asia, SIP becomes a center which promotes the rapid development of science and technology, double increment of service industry, and advanced manufacturing industry. SIP has formed complete industrial chains, which include electronics and telecommunications industry, taking IC and TFD LCD as a core, precision and mechanical engineering industry, mainly manufacturing air and auto spare parts, and light industry, covering food, cosmetics, and clothing. SIP implements the Tech Leap Forward strategy aimed at building a new Silicon Valley for innovation and startup. So far, 6 state-level specialized industrial bases have been established, more than 2 million square meters of facilities, namely the International Science Park, Innovation Industrial Park, Bio Bay, SIP Science Hub, Science, Culture, and Arts Center have been built or are being built. A dozen international science and technology cooperation platforms have been established with the United States and Israel, among others. SIP has tens of venture investment institutions like China-Singapore Suzhou Industrial Park Venture Company Limited, and 5 categories of startup funds. The first startup pilot fund of China was established in SIP. Investment in science and technology has an annual average increment of 20%, exceeding RMB 13 billion cumulatively. Along with the industrial upgrading and scientific and technological leap development, the service industry in SIP has also flourished. SIP is carrying out the plan of double increment of service industry. The Type B Bonded Logistics Center accelerates the process of the logistics service. The construction of the International Expo Center, Science, Culture and Arts Center, Times Square, Jingji Lake Commercial Square, Ligong Embankment, and Yongcheng Lake Island displays the unique charm of the prosperous SIP. SIP enjoys many preferential policies granted by the Chinese government. SIP has an independent customs with 24/7 non-stop services, electronic customs declaration system, and SZV air-land transshipment model maximize its function as a virtual port. SIP selectively adopts Singapore's experience and formed its own experience. SIP adheres to pro-business mindset, establishes a flexible and efficient one-stop service system, carries out zero-charge service commitment, and provides whole process, full day, and all-round quality services to domestic and overseas investors. SIP boasts a complete educational network and an efficient recruitment and training system. Human Resources Development Company, Dushu Lake Higher Education District, international level vocational training schools produce a huge pool of skilled workers for the companies in SIP. Meanwhile, SIP emphasizes the introduction of comprehensive and R&D talents. Currently, SIP is implementing the entrepreneurship scheme of leading science and technology talents, encouraging high-caliber talents and teams from home and abroad to start up business in SIP. So far, SIP has attracted 200 enterprises set up by overseas returning Chinese, 70 R&D institutions, 9 doctorate workstations, and over 260,000 professional talents. Aiming at nurturing modern civilization, enhancing civilization standards, and establishing a harmonious park, SIP's social undertakings such as education, culture, medical treatment, and sanitary also develop in accordance with modern and international standards. With people gaining wealth, the countryside growing along with the downtown, and a new village established in the form of a modern community, SIP has achieved coordinated development. The full implementation of the Provident Fund scheme covering medical treatment, housing, pension, and unemployment relief, and the implementation of systems related to farmers' pensions, coordinated medical treatment in the country, and major illnesses consolidation provides all-round social security for people. SIP emphasizes a human-oriented philosophy. The scientific and rational city planning, garden-like greenery layout, fashionable commercial streets, poetic residential districts, and lakeside villas depict a first-class living environment. The large-scale commercial and recreational facilities around Jingji Lake and the various neighborhood centers have together formed a service network to provide residents a full range of social and commercial amenities. With the improvement of its functions, the Jingji Lake area is transforming into a modern commercial and cultural center, integrating finance, social life, shopping, and recreation. The new town has increasingly displayed its graceful bearing. To choose SIP is to choose your dream and wealth. To invest in SIP is to invest in your success in the future. Suzhou Industrial Park, a harmonious paradise.